Wilkie Creek Coal Mine, owned by Peabody Energy, ceased mining coal at the end of 2013 and started on the final journey towards full rehabilitation of areas affected during the mining process. Wilkie employs a small crew of personnel with a vast mixture of operations, rehabilitation, farming and maintenance skills. Irrespective of these skills, the hazards recently encountered in full coal mining operations are still present and no less relevant. As we progress towards full land rehabilitation, our people will be faced with hazards and risks not normally associated with normal pit operation. We now have an increased association with rotating devices, mulching equipment, augers, fertiliser and seed spreaders, ploughs, tillers, slashing and baling equipment. This site still has the standard mining equipment, but with a smaller crew, we are now ever conscious of complacency as the mining timeframe pressure has diminished. Even though Wilkie has been ever vigilant through pre-starts, safety interactions, risk management strategies, and not having a reported incident in 4 years, we still slipped up. It was on the 2nd of May, the call came, a fitter had jammed 2 of his fingers between a dozer blade pin and the locating plate as he pushed the pin into place. This resulted in the index finger being squashed and both the index and middle finger sustaining deep lacerations and abrasions. When we investigated the incident and looked at other industry incidents, there seemed to be a common theme. What do most people put down as their first control for pinch points? We all think of PPE first, gloves. The review team kept looking at 2 questions that continually came up. 1. Can we eliminate the need for hands or limbs to be used? 2. If we can't, what can we do to reduce the time that hands and limbs are used and present where crush injuries may occur? We needed something that was easy to use and could be used in the field. So weight and size came into the design. The team looked at a few different options before setting on an extendable pry bar with an indexable head, swivel and lockable, which was modified to allow a neodymium pot magnet to be attached to the head end. The neodymium magnet is formed from rare earth minerals and has a greater grab and sticking power than standard magnets. Using a pry bar has the benefit of using the other end to help free the pin so it can be lifted or slid out of its home. Of course, the magnet cannot lift a seized or jammed pin. We still require the normal techniques and risk management requirements. Depending on the pin, it may be necessary for the hand to be used to help start the pin. But then with the magnet attached and controlled by the other hand, the person will be able to remove those body parts prior to any pressure applied and or full insertion. The tool also adds very little to the overall weight of the pin and does what it was designed for, to remove the hands from pinch point and crush injuries. So the pin insertion tool is a worthy submission to the Queensland Mining Industry Health and Safety Innovation Awards.